Hello, everybody. Today is October 21st, and we are just building on what we did yesterday. Okay, as you can see, yesterday we talked a lot about an activist and what an activist does and the role they play in making changes. Um, we also talked about the difference in a properly protesting what we believe. Is it correct to uh, get out and make a stand and do it peacefully, or is it better to go burn down buildings? Okay, and trust me, there's some of both that happens, um, but obviously it's better to do it the right way and to be responsible as we protest because protesting it is needed. It's important, and that's how we go about making changes for the things that aren't right. And sometimes our emotions can get the best of us as we do that. But we need to make sure that we're mature as we go about that. Okay. Um, all right. So moving forward, everybody. So we're going to do some vocab today. Okay. This is page 53 in our book. Okay. So what I want you to do very first is I want you to go through each word. So charity, donor, motivation, resources, responsibility. Okay, as you go through those words, you're gonna mark one, two, three, or four. One, I've never even heard the word charity. Two, I've seen or heard it before. Three, I think I know the word. Okay, I think I understand it. And four, I know it and use it in my everyday uh, language. Okay. All right. So charity. Let's think about charity. Um, a charity is like an organization that works to provide goods or services to benefit those that need it. Okay. Um, so a charity is an organization, which we already talked about, organization um, that works to provide goods or services to benefit those that need it. Okay. So the charity wanted to raise money in order to blank after the devastating blank. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to fill that in. Okay. Then the word donor, a person or group who blank by blank. Okay, so a donor. When I think of donors, I think of someone who possibly donated a a part of their body, possibly, okay, to somebody else. So there are people who have had heart transplants, liver transplants. Uh, on my Um, well, a lot of people on their driver's licenses, they will they mark whether they are a donor or not. And when you were a donor, if you were in a bad accident and you didn't survive, okay, you are basically that's saying that you're willing to donate um, a part of your body to someone else who needs it, or to someone who or even some people donate their body to science so that they can do studies and things like that. So kind of interesting. So a person or group um, who gives or who gives by, let's say a person or group who helps by giving a good or a service to someone that needs it. Okay. So for example, donors gave money to blank because they want to blank. Donors gave money to Joe Biden because they want to see him win the election. Okay. Donors gave money to police officers because they want to make sure that they are safe and show appreciation. Okay. So donors. Okay. All right. Next word, motivation. Motivation is the reason why a person works hard to excel and to be good. Okay, so motivation, the reason why a person works hard to excel and be good. Okay, being promised blank is all the motivation my sister needs to blank. Being promised money is all the motivation my sister needs to get a job. Being promised a car is all the motivation my sister needs to get really good grades. Okay, something like that. Resources. Okay, so resources, resources are the things that are used to help someone be healthy or to succeed. Could be a lot of things. So resources like natural resources, okay, that's that's our environment. Okay, school resources could be notebooks and pencils and computers and books, things like that. So things that are given to help someone succeed or live, basically. Okay, the blank used her own resources to blank. The student used her own resources to study the subject. Okay, the blank, the police officer used her own resources to help kids in need. Okay, something like that. Okay, responsibility. Responsibility, something a person does because it is important or needed. Okay, something a person does because it is important or needed. Drivers have a responsibility to use their blinker in order to show that they are turning. Okay, all right. Okay, I want you guys to finish this up. Okay, do this on your own. Kind of think about these words: charity, donor, motivation, resources, responsibility. Okay, they don't have to be word for word from what I said in the video. However, make sure that they make sense. I would imagine these are all words that we've kind of seen before and somewhat understand. Maybe some of them more than others, but they are words that you'll be seeing within what we're studying and doing. So, okay, so get this done, get it turned in, and please make sure that everybody that you are uploading or that you're writing in your reading log, please be specific with those guys. Please, jump on and be as specific as possible and make sure that when I look at your reading log, I think, oh yeah, he's reading the book or she's reading the book. When you guys turn those in, I can always tell like who's getting something done with it. Okay, and if I need to give you more time to get your reading log done, that's fine. I'll give you more time, but make sure you're getting those reading logs done. Okay. Have an incredible day. And once again, today is Wednesday. Moving through the week really quickly. So it's amazing how fast it goes. Awesome, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for all you do.